No, no.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. It's done. So, ma'am, my first question is, I know very well of you, but my viewer don't know about yourself. So, could you please first of all introduce yourself?
I have to introduce myself. All right. So, as you know, my name is Rani, and I'm born and raised in Jharkhand. Currently, I'm doing graduation and I'm in last year of graduation. Along with that, I'm working in NGO. And for the past 8 months, I have been working as an instructor. And yeah, like apart from this, I am running my own YouTube channel where I upload conversational videos and sometimes whenever I get free time on weekends, so I make solo videos. And as far as my hobbies are concerned, so yes, I like to talk with various kinds of people and playing whenever I get free time. I like to join my siblings. Yeah, whenever they play badminton. Although I do not often play, but yes, sometimes. That's all about me.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you for giving your some introduction, ma'am. Okay. So, ma'am, can I introduce myself?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
yes. So, ma'am, as you know, my name is Anil Kumar, and I am from Madhya Pradesh, district Katni, and I have done my 12th classes in 2021. If I talk about of my hobby, so my hobby is talking different kind of people in English language.
Mhm.
Ma'am, if I talk about of my strength, so my strength is teaching in math subject only. I can teach in math subject each and every kind topic in math subject, and it's not matter how much time I teach. I can teach in a one day 12 hours also. It's also I have completed. So that's all about me, ma'am.
Can you teach? I didn't get it. In a day, what did you say?
In a day, I can teach 12 hours.
Oh my God, that level of passionate you are in teaching maths.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's awesome that you are passionate towards math. And I heard from most people that I hardly understand maths, but you are the one who are teaching. Oh, that's incredible. Uh, I myself, like, I'm terrible at it. I'm not good at maths. So I would like to take classes from you. Would you like to provide me?
Okay, ma'am. Definitely. Why not? Why not? I am here to teach math subject. Okay. So,
Okay,
ma'am,
thank you.
I have one question for you in English related. You know, that time
Yeah.
I started my English journey. So that time I didn't know about actually what is the grammar are most important to speak in English language. Grammar are required to speak or not. Even I don't know that time. So could you please suggest me or beginner also?
Okay, so your question is grammar important for English or yeah for speaking? That's what you mean to say, right? Okay. Well, grammar is a kind of pillar, when it comes to English language, but you don't have to learn separately. According to the context, like based on situation, you have to learn it. You don't have to learn separately. Like I have today, I'm going to learn verb. Today, I'm going to learn um what there are so many topics, right? Adjectives. Yeah, like this. You don't have to learn like this. Okay, according to the context you have to learn. You should have a basic knowledge of grammar, like tenses, prepositions, models. Yeah, these topics you should know little bit. Yeah, basic grammars is required for English, otherwise you don't have to go deeper. Yeah, that's all. It's important
Okay,
but
okay,
basic. You don't have to get deeper into it. Yeah.
okay, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am, I want to know from your side how long have you been started your English journey?
Well, it's been long, since I have been learning this language. It's been 2 years. Yeah,
2 years, 2 years
I have
ago.
been working. Yeah,
Ma'am,
yeah. For 2 years, I have been working, and in between, I left completely, and again, I restarted. But for the past 6 months, I have been doing it consistently. Yeah, every day I immerse myself into this language. Every day I listen to speeches, watch movies in English, listen to podcasts in English, everything. Whatever things I do, doing Snapchat. Okay, well,
right, right,
whatever the
right,
thing
right.
I do it in English. Well, Ishwar is not speaking anything. He must be getting bored by us because we are having conversation only.
Yes,
And
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Ma'am, actually, I have been learning this language last 6 months. You can consider, and that time I was started to speak English learning. So that time I wasn't know any kind of thing. Ma'am, that time I started my English journey. Usually I talk with my friends. So simply I ask with my friends, where are you going? What are you doing? So that time my friend say, this is not your cup of tea. You couldn't speak an English language. You can't speak an English language because you are Hindi medium student. You can't do. So that time I
okay.
decided I definitely speak in English language. So simply I went with my teacher, with my English teacher. Simply I asked with my English teacher, ma'am, I want to speak English. Can I ask? Can I speak? So that time, my
Mm-hmm.
ma'am suggested me, only you have a knowledge of three things
You're
like a tense,
हाँ सर.
modern, and conjunction.
हाँ सर.
So you can speak English easily.
हाँ हो
So
गए.
that time I to learn three things: tense, conjunction, and model. And only three things I learned, and I as well as I start to speak English, and then I can easily convey our thought, whatever I am want to say. I can easily convey our thought.
okay. Tenses, what are the topics you that I could not listen to you, Anil. In between, I lost a voice.
Tense,
Tenses.
model, conjunction. And
Okay.
in
So
a
you
tense
learned.
have a 12 kind of tense. So only seven tense are really most important for speaking English language. Like present simple, present continuous, present perfect, and then past simple, past perfect, past continuous, and future simple. Only seven tenses are really required to speak in English language in a beginner time. And if I talk about a model verbs, so only two model are required: can and should. And
Acha.
if I talk about a conjunction, so only seven conjunction are required to speak in English language in a beginner time, like but, also, either or, until, unless, or you can say edge, or therefore,
Mhm.
that's why. Only that's it. That's it. That time I was start to speak in English language, so only that's knowledge I have that time.
Oh, that's great, Anil. You have a great knowledge of grammar. The way you are telling, I have gone through it. Basic, you have a knowledge of basic tenses and models, and last one conjunction. Right. So you have learned all of these things, and now you are able to express yourself. Right. That's
Yeah, ma'am.
lovely.
Yeah.
Maybe people have more knowledge in grammar than I do because I don't know. Like when it comes to grammar subject, it's very deep. There are so many things to learn which I don't know. Um, I heads off to you. You have a lot of idea about grammar. Yeah, and I'm sure like this is going to be very helpful for viewers, your viewers, if they are going through it. Like if they will learn all of these topics, they are going to learn a lot of things. Well, any question for me, Anil? Please ask me. And there's one more person I can see here. Please, um, tell us something about yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of question for you, ma'am, because I have been trying to connect it since you can consider 10 days. But at that time, I think you are busy, so that's why.
I told you in a day I'm getting a lot of text. How can I connect with everyone? And nowadays I hardly take session. I hardly record. Because I hardly get time, as I told earlier, that I work in NGO, coming back, and I'm living away from my parents, so I have to do all the household chores. How will I manage it? So because of these reasons, I can't do it. And sorry that I could not connect you. You had texted me earlier, and even you tried to call me many times. So sorry for that. And right now I saw that you guys are having conversation, so thought of joining. Yeah, because right now I had a time. I was not doing anything, so join here.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you have a really good knowledge of English language, so I want to ask very most important question. Ma'am, actually nowadays I am facing like this kind of problem, vocabulary kind of problem I am facing. So, ma'am, how to build our vocabulary problem? Because I have a dictionary, you can say, and then I go towards a dictionary to read some vocabulary. So I find some difficulty when I read 10 words, 20 words. So after 10 minutes, 20 minutes, I forget it that word. So how can I remember it? If you have
Okay,
some
how what
tips and
I'm
tricks,
going to
so could
do?
you please suggest me?
Okay, well, you don't need to know everything, Anil. There are so many things in this world. Um, there are so many, right? And we don't need to know everything. When it comes to the vocabulary part, so many people ask me same question: how to improve, how to enhance the vocabulary, and how can I remember it for a long time. What do you have to do? The only thing which you have to do is find out common topics which are discussed frequently. Like, you have to find out the topic which are discussed common, like which are discussed commonly everywhere. People are discussing about it. For example, food, traveling, communication, environment, shopping. These are the quite um popular topic which people discuss generally. So you have to, like, you should know basic things, like you should know these you should know related to these topics. Like, yeah, that's what you can do. Find out common topics, and according to the topics, like, go through the vocabulary. Yeah, for example, as I said, food. So when people will talk about it, you will go blank, nothing would come. Like, you would think that what should I speak here, because I'm not aware of this topic. You won't be able to speak, right? So you have to search that words related to food. You'll get a lot of words. So you don't need to know everything. You watch at least, for example, you watch 20 vocabulary. So if you are able to learn, or if you are, while speaking, if you are able to recall at least two or three or five, that's enough. Yeah, that's completely okay. You don't need to know everything. Yeah, and even if it is required, again you will face it. So that time you have to Google it, and then, yeah, that's all. You have to Google it. Whenever you come across new words, Google it and try to use it. And if it would be very important words, definitely it will come again. So again you have to Google it, and that's how it will stay with you forever. You won't forget it. But don't learn vocabulary like I have to now learn vocabulary and lot of list full of copy with vocabulary. You don't have to do like this. It doesn't work at all. You will write it down, you will forget it. So that's how it happens. You don't have to do like this. But yes, whenever you come across new words, try to Google it, and yeah, that's all. Try to use it in your conversation. so that it could stay with you for a long time. That's how it works.
Ma'am,
Hope,
okay,
am
ma'am.
I making sense?
Yes,
Am I
ma'am.
like with my point? Hope I'm making sense. Hope I'm able to make you understand. How about like
Yeah, ma'am.
just
I
one
can
more
understand. I
question?
can understand. I got it. Your point, ma'am. Because I am
Okay.
listening your each and every point very carefully, so I got it. Your point, right?
Oh, you're listening to me attentively, right? Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am. I can repeat your each and every word again. So, okay,
Oh,
ma'am.
that.
Okay, okay. I have a next question for you. You know, ma'am. Nowadays, uh, what happening in our India? You can also. So, ma'am, what advice would you like to give our young generation? Because you know nowadays younger generation commits suicide because of unemployment,
Hmm?
because of many more younger generation only preparing for government examination, but they know
Mhm.
I can't crack government examination. But even then, he began to preparation of government examination. So, what would you say?
Well, Anil, I myself is doing graduation. How can I be the advisor of youngster? I myself is young. Okay. Well, when it comes to the youngsters, well, whatever the things I have experience of, I haven't experienced. I don't have much experience, but yes, whatever the things I have seen. So by seeing it, I can say few things. Well, you don't have to. Y- like, you don't have to take a lot of pressure first of all. And those who are preparing for competitive examination, like government competitive examination, prepare it for 2 or 3 years. And if you are able to uh, crack it, that's okay. And if you are not able to do it, leave it, like switch to some other things. You don't need to give 5 years or 6 years, because once you spend 5 or 6 years, later on, like when you are not, you didn't get selected, you regret. And you feel that I'm nowhere now, where should I go? So spend time in preparation. I'm not demotivating guys, whoever would be listening to me. It's okay if you are preparing for government examination, that's lovely, but prepare it for a limited time. And if you would be capable enough, you'll be able to crack it. Okay. uh, but if you are not, then don't spend more than 2 or 3 years. Yeah, that's all. And don't take too much pressure. There are so many things to do in this life. Why should we have to take pressure like that? We are not able to crack it, so that's the end of the life. Like, I'm not good enough, I can't do anything. There's so many things to do, so come on. Like, you are, what do we call it, the future of our India. So come on, do something else. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Pradeep
You
bhai,
can
actually, what's
add.
your opinion? Share
Huh?
your opinion.
what what do I have to share? What do I have to share? Yeah, like, please, you can share your opinion. He has been listening to us for a very long time, so please, you can share your opinions. Opinions. Yeah.
Yes, Pradeep bhai, continue.
Sorry. Yeah, please.
Yes, Pradeep bhai, continue. Please share your opinion.
Oh, acha. Okay.
No. As a guest,
Complete.
you are
Huh?
here. Don't say like this. I can
Okay.
erase that part, brother. Continue. I want to know your opinion because I know you have a great knowledge of any kind of topic you can think. That's why I'm asking with you. So please share your opinion, Pradeep bro. I think you do not got my point, right?
What did your point? Actually, there are first question. Then I will give my answer.
Okay, bro. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So, Sophie ma'am, I have a only last question for you because I am also taking your 20 minutes. So, I have a last question for you in related to English language.
Yeah.
Ma'am, please first of all open your camera.
Am I not visible?
No, 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 you are not visual. Please open your camera.
Am I visible now?
Yes, you are visual. You are visual. So, ma'am, only I
Okay,
have a last question for you. Uh, if
yeah,
I want to
go
speak in
ahead.
English language, okay, okay, listen me carefully.
Mhm.
I have a one question for you. That is the
Yeah,
last
I'm
question.
You are not
listening.
visible.
Pradeep bhai, only give me 1 minute. Only 1 minute. I have last question with Sufi ma'am. Ma'am, if anyone want to become a good English speaker, fluent English speaker, so what should he do in whole day, like evening? No, 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 morning to evening. What should they do
Oh,
in a whole day?
oh, that's a lovely question, Anil. Well, okay. What are the things they can do? Okay, do I have to share the daily routines, like what they can do to improve their improve their spoken English?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
right.
yes, yes.
So from morning to night, what they can do? Surround yourself with English media, like watch watch videos in English, listen podcast in English. Um, Whenever you get online partner, try to speak with them, watch conversational videos. So they can do like from morning to night. Eh, as soon as they get up, what they can do after freshen up, freshen up, they can listen to English videos. Yeah, they can listen to speeches. There are so many speeches are available on YouTube, so they can listen to it. And after that, like in our day, um if they are getting time, so they can have conversation, whatever they watched. They can try to discuss the way you are doing it. In our day you would have done something, right? And right now you are having conversation with lots of people. So that's how they can also do it. They can watch it, they can listen. And if even if they are interested in writing, they can write it down, whatever the things they do it in a day. They can write it down in their copy, that today I went to the gym, I went to the college, I did this work. So that's how they can narrate their life, whatever they do. So yeah, these are the things they can do. They can just, they have to just surround themselves by English media. And yeah, that's how they can improve. Just immerse yourself into this language, and that's how you'll see the tremendous change in yourself. Yeah, that's what people can do it. Hope
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
I
It was nice conversation with you. I am gonna to stop that recording. Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, thank you
yeah,
for giving
please.
our most important time. Thank you. Don't
Mine
forget to
pleasure.
meet me again.
It's mine pleasure.